I lose to a pusher, one more time. Guys, we all have, or a lot of us have a big problem with playing against pushers, counter punches, and we all probably have a story of someone who's just pushing everything back, and for some reason we can't beat them. I know how frustrating it is, and I know it could make you go crazy, but I've got some tips for you today that can increase your winning percentage and can have your win-loss record against pushers up to 90%. Guys, the first thing you need to understand is what pushers like is they want to be from the back and they want to move side to side all day long. So if they're playing from the back and moving side to side all day long, that's where they want to stay and that's where they love. They don't mind being out there for 5 hours if they have to. Okay, so if you do the same thing with them, if you're at the back and rallying with them all day long, you're going to find yourself in trouble. You're going to lose your patience because that's not your game. If you hate playing a pusher, I know it's not your game. So let me show you what I would recommend. I'm going to show you the wrong way first, and I'm going to show you the right way. Okay guys, what's pretty cool is this slinger ball machine. I've changed it in a way where it's just popping it softly up in the air, similar to how pushers will just hit the ball. Okay, so this is the wrong way of doing it. If you're going to wait for that high ball and you're going to wait for it and you're going to go back and play all the way back here, you're going to find yourself in trouble because all the way back here, this is where the pusher absolutely loves it. Okay, he'll be all day long at the back. What I want you to do is take that ball early. Okay, now you take that high ball early. What you're doing now is you're taking all the time away from this pusher. Okay, so very, very important. Let me show you one or two more. It's the exact same shot. So you'll notice the pusher shot didn't change at all. It was the exact same shot. All I did was I started taking the ball early, take it on the rise. Just by doing that, you're taking away from this pusher, and now he's not going to feel as comfortable. He's going to feel in trouble. Why am I rushing? Why are the points shorter? They want the points long. So if you can shorten the time between you and him, between you and the ball, and shorten the points, they hate it. Let's move on. As I mentioned, guys, can I just have the camera on this side again? Pushers, they want to be about a couple of meters back, some of them even more, and they want to move side to side. Okay, so now that you've started taking the ball early, what else can you do? You have to bring them forward. Okay, how can you bring them forward? Well, one way is with drop shots. You can use those, but drop shots are very risky, so you can't do it all the time. But what can you do most of the time, or a lot of the time, is you can angle. That's actually how Djokovic won French Open, and that's how he beat Nadal on clay, is instead of just rallying cross court, you actually cut the court with angles. Okay, guys, before I show you what I mean, I want to remind you to please like and subscribe this video. It just helps me to rank up on the algorithms, and that way you really, really support me. Thanks, guys. So the cool thing about this slinger is I've just changed it, but I also have an oscillator, and I have it here with me today where it can actually move from side to side. But I've just moved it to the forehand corner so that I can show you. It's still the pushing shot. It's still going to give it to me like the pushing player. So I'm still taking the ball early, but now instead of just hitting it down the middle, I'm actually going for the angle. If the camera can come behind me. So let me show you. You don't want to hit it just straight down the middle like this, because that's where he wants. Even cross court, I'll show you a couple more. Even cross court, they like that. That's not a good shot against the pusher. You want to hit it more, angle, soft hands, pull the opponent wide. Pull that pusher wide. Even more. There's a good one. Oh, that's a bad one. Pull that pusher wide. That's better. Pull that pusher wide. Oh, almost. Another one. So I'm really working on pushing that ball as wide as you can. There we go. One more. So by simply hitting the same shot, but with more angle, boom, that pusher is completely out of his comfort zone, and he's going to feel uncomfortable, and you're going to see the match starting to turn. Okay, you can hit brilliant cross-court shots, but they love that. They're just going to sit back, they're going to hit it back to you. Okay, so now that you've learned to pull the pusher wide, what is the next step? you've worked on bringing them forward, okay? But now when you bring them forward or you get them on the stretch, the only thing they can basically do is pop it up. So then you have to start moving forward. If you do not move forward, start attacking against a pusher, you'll probably never learn how to beat them. Okay, and one way to do that is to develop your dry volley. If you're not sure what a dry volley is, I'm going to show you now. Okay guys, so I'm going to try and use the ball machine and time it right. So after I pull the pusher out, I'm going to step in and hit the dry volley. Let me see if I can actually pull that off. This is a great drill you can use to actually develop playing against a pusher. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to angle first, then step in for the dry volley. And I'm going to go back, angle. Oh, that was a tough one. So I'm working on pulling the opponent wide. As he lifts it, I dry volley. I'm pulling him wide, and then as he lifts it, I dry volley. Give you one more. Pull him wide and attack. What you can also do is angle, step in for the volley. So you're working on pulling him wide and then actually going for the volley. And again, great drill. Show you again. Push him wide, take time away by volleying. Push him wide, take time away by volleying. Push him wide, take time away. Let's recap, guys. To increase your winning percentage by 90% against pushers, don't sit back like them, take the ball early. That's number one. Number two, use your angles to pull them forward or drop shots to pull them forward. They hate coming forward. And then once you got them out the court, they're gonna lift it, take that ball out the air with dry volleys or volleys. There's a couple of exercises you can do. But guys, remember, it's a stone cold fact that for you to be able to beat a pusher, you must be able to hit winners, all right? Makes sense. And if you wanna know how to hit 10 times more winners, check out this video. Again, you pusher,